Hey, my name's Erica. I'm doing my presentation on being bilingual. Do you remember when you were a child and you were watching Dora and she was teaching you new words? Do you remember anything from high school whenever you were learning a new foreign language? How can we set our children up to be successful in multiple languages? Children between the age of 5 and 7 are the best to learn a new language. Their cognitive maturity is enough for them to actually remember the language that they're learning. In 2014, a study was done in New England on children of the age of 2, where they learned for an hour a week a new language. Their cognitive maturity was not enough for them to learn the new language. By the age of 4, a child has learned 17,000 hours of their native language, so it is hard for them to learn a new language for only an hour a week at schools because it would take them 425 years to learn the language. Is there an age for a child that is too late for them to learn a new language? Yes, after the age of 7, it is hard for them to learn a new language. Once a child is in middle school, testing is the most important thing to them, so it would be hard for them to learn a new language if they could not master the test. Did you know that there are specialist teachers that teach elementary school students as well? In high school, if you're lucky, then you have a Spanish-speaking teacher. They have teachers that will teach elementary students as well. Though this is in an ideal world with plenty of funding, this is not the case for most rural schools. They do not have specialist teachers for elementary schools as well as the high school. So students are stuck with their regular teachers teaching them a new foreign language. In 2014, there were 14,000 job openings for bilingual teachers. In 2017 and 2018, on the right is a picture of all 5 subjects that had a shortage of teachers. On the left is Miss Griffin. She is a teacher in Maryland who teaches foreign languages, but she doesn't teach them in the normal way. She's thrown out memorization and plain worksheets and makes her students talk and debate in foreign language. She also makes them write emails to each other. There are 43% non-white and 42 below poverty students who are eager to learn in her class. She sets her children up for success beyond high school because she wants them to be able to go to college and be proficient in their foreign language. She also wants to set them up for their workforce in case they do not go to college, and so they're able to talk to people in different languages than themselves. Though the age to start teaching your child is a little constricted between the ages of 5 and 7, which I said were the best, you can teach your child a foreign language at any time as long as you're consistent with it. While English continues to be the lingua franca for the world trade and diplomacy, there is an emerging consensus among leaders in business and politics, teachers, scientists, and community members proficiently in English is not sufficient to meet the nation's needs in a shrinking world, says Ms. Griffin. What she means in this is even though you know English and most people around the world know English, why not know another language? It'll only put us above everyone else if we can speak their language as well. It's also really good for our political offices to know different languages so they'll be able to transcribe documents if they're not in English. Let's set our children up for a brighter future and make them more well-rounded than we are able to be. If we start teaching the children of younger generations new languages, then it'll only set them up to teach their children foreign languages as well. Change starts with you.